What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to Cook and Brass YouTube channel, where today we'll be taking a look at my everyday carry essentials. First things first, we'll be taking a look at my firearm that I carry with me daily. This is the Ruger RXM. I have a video put out on this already on the channel, so go take a look at that. On this, I have a Sealy Wolf Zero red dot. I also have the same red dot on my Palmetto State dagger. It's a very good red dot for the money. I haven't had the first issue with it, whether it be getting gunk or anything in the emitter, or whether it's loose zero or the bolts come loose or anything. It's been a very good red dot, and I look forward to hopefully buying a couple more or trying some other things to see how they compare to this. As you see, the grip module is now an FDE. It came with the original gray polymer, but I really wasn't big on the gray, so I went ahead and switched it out for the FDE module. I like it a lot better. I think it fits my style more, and it's just, I think it's more pleasant to look at. Normally I will carry this with a 15 round PMag, and in my everyday carry pouch I will also have a 17 round mag in case you ever need it. I do carry this in a holster. I appendix carry. I got this holster cheap off of Amazon. It has solid retention, haven't had an issue with it at all. It also will clip into my holster holder that I have mounted in there. It does really good. I've been wearing this all the time recently, and I can't complain with it. The RXM is not a very large gun. I mean, it can definitely be a full-size gun, but it's a very good option for an everyday carry where it's a Glock 19 size. So yeah, that is my everyday carry firearm. On the same subject as my firearm, you have to have a belt. I'm a really big fan of the next belts, the ratcheting, because it has all the different adjustments in it to allow you to fit it to whatever size is best for you, whether you're wearing a bulkier set of jeans or if you're just out running around with a thin pair of shorts. It pairs up with anything and everything that you can put it with. I'm hopefully looking forward to getting a couple more colors in this. I really enjoy these belts and highly recommend them to anybody who has been wanting to pull a trigger on one of these. One thing that I'll also always carry with me is a knife. At work, I've been carrying this Bestech Man. It's a very good knife, very lightweight with a G10 scales. I'm a sucker for the Desert Warrior, the FDE, and olive drab scales. It has a crossbar lock on it. It is 10 CR15 MOV blade steel, which pretty stainless, and it'll help aid with sharpening it and keeping a solid edge on it. I carry this with me daily at work, and it's been used and abused. As you can see, it's already starting to chip on the blade finish, but if you don't use your gear, then what's the use in having it? I really like the Warrior Poet Society knives. I've had a couple before and ended up selling them off because I just couldn't get past carrying this one. It has D2 blade steel. It is very slim. It's a full-size knife, but it closes up to where you're able to carry it with ease. He has a lot of stuff on his website, and I like 90% of his gear, to be honest with you. Then, this is probably my favorite knife that I carry daily. This is a Crate Tactical OTF. It has the carbon fiber inlays. The reason I got that is because it matches the carbon fiber inlay that is in my wedding band. It has what people like to say is the tactical glass breaker on the back, but has very good action with it. Very deep pocket clip. It is with D2 blade. It is sharp on both of the sides coming out. at a dagger point. So yeah, those are my knives. Next, we'll be taking a look at Leatherman. I carry this with me all the time at work. This is a Leatherman curl. It's okay. I bought it back a couple years ago when it was on sale for Black Friday. They were running a good deal. My biggest gripe with this is the factory pocket clip just snapped. It got caught. I'm the world's worst on getting things caught on the work truck seat belt or in my personal truck. If I have a pocket clip that survives me, then it's very well made. Things that I really wish I would have got different was I wish I would have got a Wave Plus or Surge, just because of the tools, and it's not much bigger than this. And plus they have the replaceable blades in them. That's one thing that I wish this did have, was the replaceable blades, as much as I use it. But it's not bad. I mean, you can tell that I've used it. The tip of this is missing and could probably use a new edge. Has the file on it. I use that a lot more than what I thought I would. But some of the tools are broken in it. It's definitely, I would say, time for me to end up getting a new Leatherman, but it's just been old reliable. A couple other things that I carry in my pockets with me daily is obviously my wallet. This is a cheap Amazon leather wallet. It's patinaed very nice. It's got that dark brown. It was like a very light tan when I first got it, and this was a lighter, it was almost a gray, but this is faded to black, and with the oils and everything of carrying it every day, it's turned to that dark chestnut brown. The reason I like this so much is because in here, you know, you have all the cards that you carry and stuff. So I've got my concealed carry license, ID, a couple other grocery cards, credit cards, so on and so forth. And I'm able to fit this. This is an Olight O-Pen Mini, little bolt action pen. I actually use it a lot more than what I ever thought I would when I first got it. But I have a green one, and then I also have a red one that I switch out with depending on whether the ink runs out of this one or not. Then I always have a Ranger band on this for retention. It keeps everything tight and put together. Next is my flashlight. I haven't had a lot of good luck with flashlights. I've tried Olight, I've tried Streamlight, I've tried Rovivon, but something is just always wrong with them. I can't find my perfect flashlight. So last time I was at Cabela's, I don't know if you could see that in there or not, but last time I was at Cabela's, I saw this and I picked it up. It is a rechargeable flashlight, USB-C, and it has a couple different modes. You have bright, dim, and strobe. Plus, it's not very large. With it compared to the knives that I normally carry, it's no different than having a knife in your pocket. So I highly recommend this. I've had this for a couple months now, and it's done very good. Carry it with me to work every day, and carry it with me around the house when I know I'm going to get into something or carry it out in public. If I don't end up carrying it on myself, then it'll end up in the EDC carry bag. Also carry fingernail clippers, just a black set of fingernail clippers. Always good to have. You never know when you're going to need them, or you know, when somebody gets a hangnail, needs a little help. Also use it for fishing line whenever I decide to get out and do that. And then another thing is, I know I say I always have the O-Pen Mini in my wallet, but also in my pocket I will carry a Right in the Rain Polka pen. Polka pens are just awesome because of where they have the pressurized cartridge. They can literally write on anything and everything. So I use this a lot more at work than when I use the O-Pen for signing receipts at restaurants or taking a couple notes if I see something or get a video idea while I'm out and around. Highly recommend these. As you can see, the Right in the Rain logo is pretty much off of it, so you can definitely tell that I've used and abused it. I've had many of them before. I've had the black ones and orange, FDE, I think. So it's probably due. This is my last one that I've got, so it's probably due for me to get a couple more. So yeah, that's normally the stuff that I will also carry in my pockets. Another thing that I always have on me, no matter what time it is or what the occasion is, I always will have a watch on my wrist. Daily, I will be wearing the Apple Watch Ultra 2. It's very rugged. I highly recommend it to anybody who wants a smartwatch and is on the fence of whether they should go with an original Apple Watch or step up to the Ultra 2. It's honestly not bigger than what I would normally wear. That's my G-Shock, and then that's my Seiko that I normally carry. It's a bigger watch, it definitely is. It could be too big for some people's wrist, but I've also got the cellular data in it because I'm the world's worst for leaving my phone places, whether it be stuck in between the seats of the truck or I'll leave it in the office somewhere. I'm still able to get calls on this no matter where I'm at. And the cool thing about these is that if you have the cellular data on it, you could still send out the satellite iMessages. So the days when I get tired of, you know, the beeping, the constant buzzing of the Apple Watch, and I just want to go back to the traditional things, I go to the Seiko. This is my wedding watch, and I absolutely love it. It's an automatic watch. It's just stepping back to the basics, old school stuff. It's very pretty watch. I normally wear that on nicer occasions or if we're dressing up going to a nicer dinner. And then my G-Shock. My wife had got this for me when we first got together, and I cannot complain. This is one of the absolute toughest watches that I've ever had. This used to be a gray color and it's starting to fade to a yellow now, but it was a clear watch at one point in time. I've worn this in the sand at the beach, swimming in the lake, shooting, working. I've worn this watch 24/7 and I cannot complain with it. There's a reason the military uses G-Shock and carries these around. So just stepping it back to the old school digital watches and the automatic watches. But yes, a watch is with me every single day. Another thing that I have with me 24/7 are sunglasses. Most of the time I'm wearing these Wiley X Twisted X. I have them polarized with a blue tint to them. I am blind as a bat without my prescription, so I don't have many pairs of sunglasses due to how expensive they can be to get lenses, but these pairs have all been really good. This was my very first pair of nicer sunglasses that I got. They were the Oakley Fuel Cells. I normally will wear these if I'm going to the lake, or I wear them sometimes shooting, but where they're not polarized and don't have that anti-reflective coating, it's a little bit harsher. And plus, I really like a dark pair of sunglasses, and these are not the darkest lenses. I also have Heat Waves. They are a really dark gray. They're very good for the money. They are definitely the cheapest pair that I've got, but I will have to say that the Wiley X are definitely my favorite. But yeah, I don't ever go anywhere without sunglasses because I'm sensitive to the sunlight, and plus, you know, since I've got these always with me, whether it be at the range, whether they be at work, I will always have a pair of sunglasses on 90% of the time. I know this could be a little different, but one thing that you will probably never catch me without is a hat. These are probably my two favorite hats. I've got a bunch of different Richardsons that I've gotten for work or that I've picked up at a gun store or a tactical store, but my favorite hats that I've probably ever worn is from a company that I found out at Myrtle Beach. It is Born United. They have a lot of cool products, and whether it be on t-shirts or hats or tactical bags, they have a little bit of everything, and they're very 2A oriented and military oriented, and it's just an awesome store. But these are my two hats that I've recently picked up from them. I've had this one for about 3 or 4 months, and I've had this. This is my most recent one that we picked up last time we went, and I just really like their hats. I highly recommend them if you want to go check out Born United. They have a lot of cool gear, hoodies, t-shirts, and definitely check out their hats. One thing that I really like about them is they have a bundle that you can get. It comes with a hoodie, a t-shirt, and a hat of your choice. You get to go through, and they have a list of different ones you could pick out, and it's honestly not a lot of money. I think it's 100 buckaroos for it all, which you got to think, for $40 for a hat. You know, you're normally paying $40 for a hat, $60 for a hoodie, but you're also getting a very nice quality t-shirt in there as well. So go on there and check them out if you ever get a chance, but I will always have a hat with me no matter what. Last but not least, I will have my everyday carry pouch. This is a Born United triggered sticker. I just really enjoyed the different patches that they've got. Just a couple more owl patches to make people laugh, giggle, and have a conversation about. On the bottom, I have a tourniquet. I always keep them unwrapped because you never know when you're going to need it. I will never go anywhere without a tourniquet, whether it be at the range, work, or just out in public. I will always have a tourniquet with me. I think you have an extra pouch right here. I would normally carry a notebook or write in the rain in there, but I think I'm out and had to use it the other day. So right there, I carry the 17 round mag for my Ruger RXM. I also have a portable charger in case your phone ever dies, and I will normally put my chargers also in that pouch. I have a backup multi-tool in case I don't have the one that I carry with me from work. This is a Gerber, I think suspension NXT. I got it cheap one day at a REI. It's been very good. I've got to use it quite a few times. I'll also have a lighter. I always take the spring out of the back to make it a little bit easier. Have that wrapped with black duct tape because you never know when you're going to need that. Also, another set of nail clippers. Have a little bit of sunscreen chapstick because you don't want to get your lips chapped or burned, when you're at the range shooting. Also have a microfiber cleaning towel. I got these off of Amazon in a pack. They've done really well. They also have a clip whether you want to just carry it and fold it up like a handkerchief, or if you want to clip it onto a bag or something. They do really good with cleaning things. So I'll always have one of the towels with me. I think I also have one in my range bag. Always carry Band-Aids from my local knife shop. They sent this to me when I ordered a knife from them one time. And I've always just carried Band-Aids with me because I'm honestly not the safest person when it comes to using sharp items, or you never know when you'll get a splinter or somebody needs a Band-Aid. I have this flashlight as well, the Through Night, Archer Pro 2. It's got a little different UI with it, but it's just a cheap little flashlight that I got at one point in time. It is also rechargeable with USB-C. It just stays in the bag. I've tried to carry it and where it's a little wider than my other flashlight. I don't really carry it a lot. Then in here, so we can be compliant and safe in different places, I carry this Smith & Wesson M&P OTF. It is a single action OTF, whereas my Crate Tactical knife is a double action OTF. You can get in trouble in a lot of different places with that double action OTF, but here it's a lot easier to use that. So it just comes out deploys. We have, I think, AUS 8 blade steel with a Tanto blade. So what you'd have to do is hit this trigger on the back to drop the blade, and bring this all the way down. And this also has a safety too, so no matter how hard I press on that, it's not going to go anywhere until I actuate it. It's been a very good knife. It was a limited edition knife that I picked up off of somewhere. I can't remember, it's been so long, but I will always carry this with me in the bag. But yeah, it's just a cheap little everyday carry pouch, and when I'm not carrying on body, I will go ahead. There's plenty of room down here in the bottom that I will just slide in the Ruger RXM, and that way I always have it with me. So there it is, guys, pretty much in a nutshell. That is my everyday carry. Hopefully this rain and bad weather will break so we can get out on the range, and I can get you guys a bunch of different content of shooting some of these new firearms that I've built, so I can get videos out on them. I just hate doing tabletop and garage corner reviews, but weather sucked, and I just haven't been able to make it out to the range. But if you liked this video and enjoyed the content here, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe to the channel, go and comment. What do you carry every single day? What are your non-negotiables that no matter where you're at or what's going on, you make sure that you're carrying this one thing? Just go ahead and drop a comment, even if you just like the video. But I appreciate all of you all for tuning in and for watching this video, and I hope you have a blessed day. Thanks.